Hi, I am Diaz, restoration ecologist at Plant for the Planet. Today, I am going to present the 2022 planting plan to you. Look, that's 11 pages that says exactly where on which soil we plant how many tree species and in which composition. And responsible for this wonderful restoration plan are 6 ecologists. But not only that, external scientists from the Technical University in Munich, Universidad Autónoma del Carmen, and the University of Hawaii were also involved. We are standing here on a former cattle pasture, which 20 years ago was still a wonderful semi-evergreen dry forest, and we want it back. Unfortunately, we can't just scatter tons of tree seeds and wait to come back in a hammock. We have to plant each tree individually as a seedling and think carefully which species we bring together and in which soil type, because here we have 2 different soil types. On the one hand, there is the so-called vertisol soil type, that because of its chemical and physical characteristics is flooded depending on the season, and is the one that we are watching here. On the other hand, we have the leptosol soil type, which is not regularly flooded. And what does that mean? Clearly, 2 different soils, therefore 2 different forms of vegetation. This is 2 different mixtures of species. Look, this is our new tree nursery. Here we grow some species that are rare and require high maintenance. Roughly this year we have 150,000 seedlings produced for us. This year we are planting more species than ever before, namely 36. And why are we doing this? Clearly because we want to create climate-resilient ecosystems, and they have to be diverse. A monoculture will hardly survive the climate crisis. Today I want to introduce you to our 4 planting area leaders.
Hola, hola.
In the tree nursery, they ensure that the correct mixes of seedlings of certain species are loaded onto the truck, which then take the seedlings to the restoration areas. That sounds a bit stilted, but we want to restore cleared forests. Each of our leaders lead a team of 15 planters, ensuring that the right tree species grow in the right soil. We do not plant all year round. We only plant during the rainy season. We start planting in July after 5 days of consecutive rain, and we plant until December, although the rainy season lasts until January. Why? Because we want the seedling to soak up water for another 2 months in order to survive the 5 months of dry season until June. "79 people are currently planting for us. Depending on the soil, they either plant a cluster of several tree species or just single trees. In 2021, if everything went perfectly, we managed 37,000 trees a day. And now comes the most exciting part, our planting goals for 2022. In 2022, we want to plant 3 million trees in the Yucatan Peninsula. 3 million. However, with reservations, because the most limiting factor here is the rain. If that doesn't happen, of course, our hands are tied. And now you come into play. You can track our trees thanks to our Tree Mapper app, because after each planting day, our monitoring team walks through individual so-called polygons in which planted trees are located. Our colleagues then record how many trees of which type have been planted in this polygon, and then create sample trees. You can watch these sample trees grow from a distance because we keep visiting and measuring them over the years. That's it from me. Ciao!